This is the second game in a week that we've had someone lose their arm.
Is that another hiccup?
More like a belt. Portal's down. Might be a while.
Okay. Well, I and your arm will start scouting the area.
You know, it's got all my cloaking tech. That'll help you deal with enemies without being spotted.
Don't you love happy little accidents? I'll tell all our allies to meet here, so they can go through as soon as the portal's up and running. Happy scouting, Commander.
Gotta use his arm to slap people? That'd be funny.
If you want to use my cloaking tech, press the button on the arm. There's even a setting that makes you look like a tree. Helpful for blocking someone's line of sight.
Oh, by the way, the Sunspears agree that releasing the plague is an act of war. They're rallying the Alonians. Guess we're really doing this. I'm equal parts exhilarated and terrified. Maybe a little peckish.
Be careful not to overheat the arm, Commander. If you do, you'll have to wait for the coolant to kick in. And that'll be kind of loud. Might attract attention.
Got an awaken problem here.
Ooh, you can zap it with the tribal electrocutor.
Shh, all right. Commander's trying to be stealthy.
Yeah, don't worry, stealthy. I wonder if you can actually go back to stealth once you, like, initiate the fight.
Losing blood.
Think you're not? Ah, turbo electrocution. This is the attack the if a target is in range, unaware of your presence, and a successful attack will cause nearby enemies to detect you. We should be able to sneak up behind him and do this. And do this.
Guess we sent you to the right spot.
A lot of awaken. Got a small squad coming my way.
This should be a good test of the cloaking tech.
The incoming squad of awakened. Alright, so as long as they're separated, we should be okay.
Stop the intruder!
They see me. Well, you weren't supposed to see me. Oh, great. Stealth mission's going fantastic.
Deal with this one!
Up there. Decent sight lines close to the border. Finally, I think this is a good place for our camp. Let me take a look around.
I'll take notes.
You do that. Well, I mean, things went a little hectic at first. I thought we were fine inside the cone as long as we were invisible. Now we know the limitations of it. We won't get caught this next time. Theoretically, it'll go nice and smooth. We won't have to worry about it.
Post here. Checking it out.
Don't forget to tiptoe.
Right, tiptoe.
Camouflage yourself as a tree. Just make sure you stand still while you're doing it. Trees don't move.
Tiptoe didn't work. Can certain ones see us, or that first one didn't actually aggro at all, but that one definitely did. Okay, so there is one that we gotta actually be kind of careful with. Alright, so they got 2 guards coming in, so we're gonna have to take it kind of easy. See if we have anything behind that we're able to take out. Yeah, like you.
interference here with a bunch of, Amnunians? Says he's trained him into a unit. Wants in on the fight. No.
Tell him to sit tight.
Got it.
Sit tight seems like a good answer. He gets stunned. Yes. Haha.
Got away somehow.
Yeah, you're not supposed to leave combat though, mister. Yes. That's a good distraction then. Okay. Trying to do this somewhat stealthy though, that way we can take on most amount of people without having to really worry too much about them. This oldest dude's always a pain in the butt. Yeah, screw it.
You can jump around the area.
Ooh, so one stuns.
I built into my arm.
Blish, candid feedback. If you have a teleporter in your arm, that information should come out earlier.
Quantum displacement, teleport along the line of sight. I mean, currently it seems like the champion would be a real easy target. That's right, stun him! Now we're getting it. Alright, so I have quite a few guards that way. Yep. Either gonna work really good or not at all. It definitely doesn't work. Ooh, hold on. So we might be able to use this to teleport behind them and then get a good advantage.
What? Where?
Oh, that worked out flawlessly. Flawlessly, I said.
Over here.
It's not going to target that one, okay. So every time he moves, it like moves everything with him. Interesting. Nice. So we'll do that. We'll cool off a little bit. We'll have a dust canister this way. That'll distract them. There we go. We live in the chaos. now we just have to worry about the champion, I believe. Oh, wait, hold on. We got 2 people there. We do have the champion, which I am kind of curious if we should take the champion on or not. The only thing is, we might be able just to get reinforcements to help take on the champion anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, okay, so that one automatically disappears. Oh, you can actually win in the champion too. That was easy. What are we supposed to call her now?
Commander, Captain Sly's Corsairs are on their way. If Joko tries to launch any plague ships, Saeed is gonna sink them.
Oh, this teleport move is so cool. Whoa.
Area's clear. We can set up our base.
Roger. Oh, and Blish says the portal's almost back online.
Good. Keep me posted. Can't wage a war on my own.
Oh, this would be so cool if you could actually get to keep this dude's arm.
Joko's fortress. Won't be easy getting in there.
He did invite you. Maybe just knock on the front door.
Or kick it in. Whole area's crawling with Awakened. We could use a way to stop enemy troops from moving into the main camp area.
Oh, that reminds me. Canuck thought of that. He's on his way with bramble seeds that'll grow into walls super quick. Portal's ready for single transport. Sending Canuck through. Meet him at the main camp.
Nice spot. Of course, those siege engines will have to go. Guard posts, too.
Of course.
I don't mind sharing my toys. Here, try these beauties. Set one down, and it'll arm itself in no time flat.
We have a new toy.
These seeds will grow into bramble walls almost instantly. Where do you want them?
For my sweep of the area, our position will be most vulnerable from the south and the east.
I'll plant along the eastern front. You take the south.
Alright, so we just need to grab the bombs. Ooh, what's this?
That was fast.
Okay. I didn't think that's where the plant was supposed to be going, but that's cool. So I think we're supposed to come like around back here and then plant the bomb. Then maybe get the aggro?
Intruder here! Stop them!
Intruder here? Where? I see nothing, mister. Hey, you should really do a better job of security. Alright, so we got 3 this time. Not leave the area. This is where you've told us to go.
Gotta waste.
Sandstorm there is going to be a pain in the butt. Alright, get off my screen, please. We captured the... No, we won't. Alright, so it's definitely going to take a few attempts to do this like completely stealthy. Those little sand mines are definitely going to be a pain in the butt when you're trying to do it without getting caught. But the real question is, do you claim the dust mite or do you just deal with it? Deal with it as we go. Because in this one, we can use Fear on You, then we can pick ourselves back up. Now we should be able just to do the touch! Are you dead? Or can I just like manually break you, or do I have to actually... No. It's a bomb. Wait for it. Perfect. I can hobble over here, plant the bomb on the barricade. Oh, that's also where the seat goes. Nice. Alright, so we got another barricade. By the way, for anyone curious, anywhere where there's like a little opening like that, it actually opens up for you and walks through the gate, if you're worried about locking yourself out.
They got away.
That seems like a good time as any.
Commander, Canuck says the seeds have been planted along the eastern front. And Blish has an update.
The portal's not really a portal anymore. More of a permanent rift. I thought I could make this portable portal possible. But I'm starting to think I can't. It's still not large or stable enough to send an entire army through at once. I'm going to have to send them in waves.
It's okay, Blish. I'll head to the, rift. Tyrie, start sending troops through.
Aye, aye.
Alright, secure the area for arrivals. So leaving and coming back actually refreshes it if you get stuck.
Let's wipe out this plague once and for all!
Well, the issue is we are going to have to go back from like a little bit of the beginning part of it.
Is in our lands.
So I'll probably just skip to this part of the video, but if you guys are curious what I'm talking about, basically I got halfway through this giant portal area and for some reason the instance like glitched out on us, so I wasn't able to actually secure the area anymore because it constantly showed red, even though no one else was in the zone. I was doing it kind of stealthy, you know, somewhat. But I think just going in loud at this part makes a lot more sense, so that's why we're just going in a lot more aggressive this time around. So if you don't see it actually say secure the area and like the circle goes from like that red to the blue, that means you're bugged out and it's not actually going to be able to progress any, so you're just going to have to re-instance yourself. But the good news is if you just go to the character screen and log out, as long as you're playing by yourself, it does have a checkpoint. It'll just spawn you right here, so you don't have to like run around and blow everything up. Mr. Archer, it's time for you to die. Once that front's clear. Yeah, I still have some work to do on my Reaper class, but you know what? It's actually pretty good for what I got so far.
Sending through another group. Hope this is a good time.
Yeah, it's fine. Send him through.
Okay, Char. We'll take point. You with me? Sister, who is this?
Omicron! Our place is on the front with Ridlock Brimstone. Today,
Know that man.
fight to take
I've served under him. For a different life. Yeah, so once again, if you get through a Path of Fire, you are able to do this DLC for free. If you get through Path of Fire, you are able to do Living World Chapter 4, Episode 3 for free, which is also the only way you're going to be able to get the Roller Beetle, if you haven't sort of figured it out by all the Scarab references so far. Fun fact, that was actually in the first game. It's just they didn't have mounts in the game, but it was part of like their festivals to have a roller beetle as like a mount they could race around with. So I think that's why they sort of tied it to the Joko storyline, which makes sense. Go. Next reinforcements inbound.
Sending the next wave, Commander.
Perfect timing. Everybody's dead.
Top spears, follow me!
These guys, once again, were also in the first game, so this chapter actually just sort of brings the first game to the second game, which is really interesting to me. Tyria's staying. Oh. Well, we have a few extra supports here. They're probably going to be drawing in a lot more people, so you're just going to have to deal with it every single time they control through it. Or if you manage to get the aggro and keep them outside the bubble, then it should like slowly go up the entire time. We'll be fine. Massive army.
Recruits, with me!
Next set of intruders. Is now that we're actually having like a huge amount of allies in the area, we're not really taking too much damage. Get back to the front lines, Char. So we got a bunch of small guys up here at the very top. Launch you down this way. Alright. The how many more armies we actually have left. Looks like 2 more, maybe?
Me and the boys coming through.
Or is that it?
I can smell the pestilence in the air.
Me too. Ugh, gross.
I'm glad I don't have olfactory glands anymore. Oh, note to self. Make sure to get my arm back.
Forget doors. Let's kick in some teeth.
That's more like it. Looks like the army readiness is still down a little bit. Come on, guys. You guys are moving super slow. Up to Joy and the rest of the people up on the front lines. Oh, is this time for an epic speech? Some of you may die, but we will prevail. Some of you are already dead. So I guess you guys can take the front. I'm noticing there's not too many humans. Like, compared to the Char and to the Ghost, the humans are definitely the shortest ones here.
First waves are present and accounted for, Commander. More on the way soon. Okay, everyone, listen up. If you're human, stay behind the bramble walls. Your role is support only. Ridlock, Rox, Bram, lead the Olmecon and the Ghost Legions to the front lines. The Scarabs will be thickest there. Timmy, where are the Corsairs?
Moving into position in the cove to the southwest. But they're human, and that is on the other side of the walls.
Risky. But we need them to keep Joko from launching plague ships. Ridlock, make sure they get some support. Zaim, command your Sun Spears from the main camp. Send them scouting north to protect our flank. Understood, Commander. My people won't become incubators for Joko's plague. Farron, since you're here, the same goes for you and your recruits. Think you're up to protecting our supply lines?
I've trained them myself. I think we're up to much more than that, Commander.
I promise you, this isn't busy work. The war is lost if our supplies break down. I need you to make Kryta proud.
I assure you, we will.
This is it, people. We've managed to catch Joko off guard. We have one chance to stop him. The fate of 2 continents hangs in the balance. Are you with me? Let's show that sick Lich he's bitten off more than he can chew. One challenge down.
Can I have my arm back now?
Maybe? Complete the battle preparations. Here's Field Marshal Zam's report.